Okay, Battle Isle 2, and we are having a little bit of trouble with stealth fighters. Basically, the raid has been whipping our ass in aerial combat. We've been totally unable to do about it. Genom has no way to attack either of these planes. We have a couple of our own, so we're not at a disadvantage, but we need to get rid of something. There's no point trying to force our way through here. There seems to be just a mountain here that's basically blocking our movement. So it would be suicidal to just press forward with our aerial units. But that's the reason, even though these are easier targets for our two units capable of engaging them, I think I'll go after this one, because if I don't go after it, it can easily annihilate any one of our helicopters that we have. At least on these two, we have invested valuable experience on, so I don't want to throw them away, even though I don't mind too much. So yep, that didn't go well, which wasn't surprising. But it's dead. And that's the important part, because the helicopter is not capable of engaging us, and we now have enough room to get very likely get all of these out of here alive. Our destination will be this place. Maybe not with this one. It's in relatively good health. Crap. What did I do with this one? It's vulnerable to these guys, especially the stealth fighter. On the positive side, the stealth fighter still has one air-to-ground rocket, so it'll destroy one of our less important units here. Genom. It's gonna get annihilated if it stays there. We will destroy this. So our situation isn't bad, but we are losing the air combat at the moment. Hopefully we can turn it around if we can get these guys flown into the air base, in the headquarters and repaired, or back here and repaired. Either way, we need to pull out of the aerial combat for a second. Overall, we aren't doing too badly, but I feel that I made a proper mistake. And the thing was, I should have focused my main army to move here. Try to get through over this river and clear the way here, because there's a ready road there. And because this was part of the mission to protect this area, so we should have headed there to try to protect it. It wasn't a bad idea to send forces here, but it was a bad idea to concentrate so many of our units there. And now we're paying the price for that. Can't be helped. Well, we can help it by loading the game, but it's not an acceptable way to deal with it. Can't do much here. We're so screwed. We're almost immobile even with units that should be able to move in this terrain. Yeah, even soldiers can't walk here. It's too terrain is too bad. That's pretty bad. Can move at a single square. Yeah. Hopefully this won't last too long. The weather, heavy rain. We should try to avoid giving them free kills. Even though it would help me in a way to keep them occupied here, we will just get another high experience stealth fighter on our asses. And that's not exactly an improvement to our situations. We're already suffering from one of them. So having another one, not an improvement. It has one air-to-ground missile left though. So it's not a huge threat to our ground troops. I'll still stay in cover with the troll. I think I made a mistake. I should have kept the Genum here. Now the high altitude bomber can attack this dragon and destroy it. I'm sort of tempted to build Medusas. How about a transport? What I'm gambling on is that I can move them to a transport plane and then lower them down on the ground. Things might not very well work that way. But I think it's worth a shot. Seems like there's a site here. But our mobility isn't exactly great at the moment. Yeah, they can't enter any of these places, but if we put a transport plane there, maybe then. Two of them won't amount to much. But I think it's still better than nothing. And most of our units are totally immobile now anyway, So there's not much else for us to do with our resources than try out some of these things. Yeah, I'm dreading to see what happens. Especially if the yellow dies, all those helicopters and stuff will start pouring our way. We need to be ready for it. Yeah, destroy the repair tray. On the bright side, we kept the helicopter alive, at least for now. Oh! Jesus Christ, those are powerful. Should have bought more Medusas. Should have bought them in places where we can get them out of the manufacturing facility. Should have done a lot of things. Yellow is basically a lost fight. Does green have any units anymore? Yeah, it's very few. So that shouldn't be too much of an issue. If we can get the HQ, we'll probably end the game at that point. Yeah, you need to die. Holy crap! Even their weaker weapons, they annihilated us. I hate sucking up losses like that, but this will have to. What? Yeah, I'm not doing that though. That was me screwing up. Yeah, almost dead to get out of here. Okay, just in the name of fairness, we're going to suicide ourselves again in this. Oh, didn't suicide this time. Yeah. Why don't we use a unit that has a chance to survive the attack? No, more trolls. Okay, pull back, pull back, pull back. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, we'll probably make it. I hate the fact that even infantry can't move in the heavy rain. Really has to be pouring quite heavily here. We're basically paused for a few turns. Nothing we can do. Can't build anything, we can't really do anything at all. positive side, I don't think they can attack ground targets anymore. I can take the transport lane outside, so I'm going to do this. I'll just test it out if I can get the Medusas out this way. No. But it's not a waste because I do want to make the transport lane anyway. Main target should be here, so fast lane that can try there is exactly what we need. But we do need to gain some kind of aerial supremacy here, or push through here. Either way, something has to happen. Why are the trolls so damaging? I will lose the techno tracks. Our defensive guns are fairly dangerous at this point. High experience units and a radar jammer. I'm not going to move this. Simply because we're not in any trouble at the moment, so why would I just risk causing trouble? Yeah, that's pretty much all we can do. That sucks. Yeah, goddamn stealth fighters. Goddamn Medusas that you can't deploy. And you're dead. The range on those things is insane. They really are the ultimate air superiority fighter. And here come the dragons. Things are not looking good for us on the aerial front. We'll probably end up losing quite a bit of the experience we had in store for no real gain. Probably will suffer a significant loss. And as things are now, we can't even continue attacking with our ground forces. Strategies. I request immediate support from your sector. The hordes of Ding are causing me a major problem. If I lose this position, then Deng will move directly against you with his seasoned, battle-hungry northern army. How many units have you produced? None. So if you're losing, there's probably a good reason for it. These will get destroyed on their own. We don't have to do a thing. Although we want to. Assault tanks cannot move and fire on the same turn. That explains them. So they're more of a, you have a barrier of assault tanks, you don't really attack with them. Rocket tank, ooh, and Atlas. Oh, the fun we're having with this. Might as well harass the goddamn helicopters. But as soon as they suffer any kind of meaningless penalties, they'll leave. Fudge buckets. Yeah, some of our units were useful at something. That's a rare sight to see. Medusa that can attack something. Oh my god. A single kill on a... I don't know why these are so useless. What's the point? We get away from them. Want to main... shit. We lost this one. Ah. Yeah. This was in many ways an epic failure all around. Nothing left to do but shake my head. That just went badly. If we now had Buggy, we could have started harassing the enemy, but not really worth it if we have to commit our troops there. But at this time we could have easily finished building up this and produce new troops here. Yeah. A lot of ifs and buts. Hopefully you bastards run out of gas and crash. We're not gonna be able to repair anything. Yeah. Why can't you even move into God's sakes. There should be a limit on how bad you can be. Nothing's going to happen. The problem with Medusas here is that, yeah, we could, if we move them around, we could create a defensive barrier where we could defend these areas, but that doesn't really solve our problem. We need to attack, we need to maintain all those Medusas too. This is, yes. So far this is a mission that has been the worst for us. Usually we've won all the encounters, army, air force, naval. Maybe it has been hard at times, but we won them. And now this is no longer the case. We lost, yeah, and we lost the air fight badly. We're vastly outnumbered, the enemy has superior units. We can't use any non-Air Force based solutions to get rid of them. We can't buy the Medusas anymore, we don't have the energy really. And we can't deploy the ones we have. I think that's something that definitely should have been looked at. But if you can't even deploy a unit out of the production facility, it should not be producible in that facility. It's not a hard concept to get. We get more energy on rocket. I'm just happy that the weather changed. Feels so good. You're not producing anything. Why aren't you producing anything? You worthless sack of crap. Guess we'll shoot at you then. Knife horns are fairly effective. And they had two anti-air machine gun shots. How the hell are we supposed to... we'll go through this, we just can't go it... No. We can't go through that. How the hell are we supposed to give you any aid then? Please die. At least we can deal with the dragons in a somewhat sensible manner. Oh my god. We can move these out of here. Although in a very convenient way. We could have probably... I should have put the transport plane there and dumped all of them here on it. Oh, that does bring up a point though. Since we can produce them now. We produce more. More important is we can get them out. 2 isn't gonna amount to much, especially with no real experience. Hello Medusa, take experience. It's army experience, we have tons of it. Yeah, I'm thinking of making more. This is a central place where the aircraft are coming from, so we might be able to move them with the transport vehicle anyway. So yeah, I'm investing in our more in our bad investment. We need a proper amount of these, otherwise it won't amount to anything. We need also something to replenish and repair things. Also to use our radar. We use a lot of things, so I'll save the extra points. Definitely need a repair vehicle. Something is going to be sucking up their initial attacks, and then the Medusas will probably... No experienced Medusas are basically... will kill a single jet fighter or 2 if we're lucky. So relying on those is not an option. They simply won't do. Save. I don't think... I think he'll run out of fuel. He might not. Either way, we need to go here, finish ourselves. Back. Oh, that's an interesting visitor. What's your vision range? Ooh, it's basically blind. Oh. Can you come a little bit back here? So do you. You'll run into the samurai most likely. I do like the fact that it's coming here. It knows we're here, but it's sending creatures one at a time to spot us. When it doesn't work, it sends another and another and another. I think the heavy rain gives you a movement negative. Naturally, it gives you a movement negative, but if it goes below a certain threshold, it just stops you from moving. Since the infantry has a normal movement of 1 in this forest at least, it'll basically stop them from moving. There's a mine there. We used to have a bug in it. There we are. Well, it wasn't going to go through the forest, so we had 2 choices. Either stay here where the gun can shoot at us, or try to get past it directly, and it backfired badly. That's the theme of this mission on our part. Everything's backfiring badly. Hopefully we can turn this around. Oh my God. It's dangerous, but we don't have any air force. I think we still should shoot at it. The reason I'm hesitating is because now we have to shoot at it, we can't move anyway. 2 kills! And we have wings and we can get 2 kills, so yeah. We need something like 5 of these to get rid of this. And if we don't have some kind of bait units there, they're not gonna be just sitting around waiting for us to kill them. I have no idea how the hell I'm going to deal with them. We need to construct track there. No, we don't. We need to do some maintenance on you, fill you up. What we need to do. You're so goddamn useless here, but you can't get out either. Laying rails. You can do this. You can bypass these nested locations. I guess we could try to move the Imperator. It's totally pointless trying to keep it here, but I think we can move it. I'll try with the tank. Tank transport. Transport tank. Probably won't work, but we'll give it a shot. Yeah, retreat. Also in poor condition, no point going forward. We need to get rid of you though. But there's no point shooting at it as long as the sinus is there, it'll just repair it. Okay, anything we can still do? No, you still have the goddamn crystal. That's how much that mattered in the overall scheme of things. Yeah, we have nothing useful here really. We could build another construction vehicle and start constructing a bridge there. I don't think that's worthwhile. It's not a bad idea, but at this point I just don't want to bother with it. Get out. Let's see if the weather lasts and we can actually get some kind of an anti-air defense here going here. Range on those Medusas is pretty good though, so if anything comes even remotely near here we can dump a lot of damage on them. At least after we get a little bit of experience. Oh crap. Seems like there's an airfield right on the west side of this river. We have to be very careful about this stealth fighter. If I recall correctly, they're extremely expensive airplanes to produce, so it's unlikely to produce them once it's... What I'm saying is that it'll use the units it has initially, but they're very unlikely that anyone produces a lot of them after the fight has started. Okay, they have a handful of units left and we need to clear them, but it has four fuel. Can't stay here, we do have to spread around a bit. Yeah, now we need to save. First things first, can you actually move somewhere? Yes, you can. And you... I think we are safe here from the stealth fighter. It's not that it can't move on us, it's that... we can't move so many at a time, that's fine. Some experience. Is that it has 4 gas, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Even if it could move it, it can't use up all those 4 gas in a single turn. Game won't allow it. Probably use this to move the rest. Might move a few of them here, although I think this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think the rate is 2 to 5, and it's 2 to 6. Yeah. We'll spread them around somewhere. Probably. This might not be a bad place to spread them. He's using up all his energy to repair a damaged snake. It would have been cheaper to build a new one. A waste of resources. Doesn't seem like we can reach the enemy through this area. If we use the transport plane then... And we're running out of fuel anyway. Can any one of you reach? No. So this is totally blocked. Yeah, that's how it looks like. Maybe not for infantry though. We could engage the helicopter, but we need to engage it on this side. And it's a better anti-aircraft unit than our unit that's only good against attacking other aircraft. So what good are you? We can get over there, but we don't have it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to refill this. Yeah, at least the defensive units are slowly getting experience. I don't know. I don't know if it's a great investment to get Medusas here, but I want some kind of deterrence against these, and it seems like the only way to do that at the moment is to get Medusas going. Yeah, you get repaired. You'll get... I'm not going to invest experience on these. We've bought quite a lot of experience already, and hasn't been a total success, let's put it that way. Oh crap. I need to think about this a little. He's not running out of... He's not running out of fuel, so he might engage. He might engage this one too, but he'll take massive casualties. That won't stop him from doing it. Otherwise, he's just throwing the unit away. We do want to get the helicopter quickly back into action. So we do need to just get over with. Repair it a little. Bringing this one out was totally pointless though, at least for now. Ooh, red buggies. And yeah, We need to build a road around this place. Otherwise there's no way we can get through with most of these units. You need to die. Nothing happens as long as you're alive. Yeah, wreck reinforcements. Crap. It's so frustrating because this is largely because my failure with the air battles. Not sending out units here to clean this out immediately. We even had the radar vehicle. We could have just sent it here with the Excalibur train artillery to wreck all these positions here. But no. We sent the radar vehicle here. It's not a bad thing, but it's I wish we had the Rangers. We could just buy them, or a radar vehicle, something that we could have seen what kind of hellhole we're trying to get our feet. Yeah, this trying to squeeze in through this with our troops. It's not gonna work. We have to build basically a road. 1, 2, at least 3 hexes of road here, otherwise we're not gonna be moving anywhere through this. It's not gonna happen through this terrain, it's certainly not gonna go through the forest or this. So just a mess, just a giant goddamn mess. Hopefully the weather holds this time. Do we have any resources we could throw away? Really. So what we really need is another supply train that we can send up here. The single one here is very nice, but it's do it. Not enough. We need to make room for a builder. We can't get out of here. I guess we could have built road here, but it won't change the fact that it's insanely hard to move this guy around. And considering the muddy terrain and things like that, so yeah, practically impossible. We can salute. Oh, I forgot about this. You could use a little bit more experience. So could you. These guys will be fine. The only weak spot is the anti-air defenses, but I haven't seen aircraft in this hellhole. And since we don't have the buggy, we don't have any means of weakening these. So we're gonna be sitting here doing nothing. This is such a mess. Such a mess. I should have. I need to analyze the terrain a bit better. Well, to be fair, I didn't see the terrain for a long time, so it's hard to make a long range plan for a mission when you can't see the terrain properly. You can see where the rivers are, that's about it. they're trying to get 3 kills on the Gen. Ooh, they have a Medusa on the other side. Yeah, squeezing through that one hex wide narrow road there. Yeah, this is gonna take forever. We need those aircraft to be ready. Everything fail here. We did make a sort of a comeback here, but we're not turning the tide in that sense. We're just managing. Of course, he had the reach to attack that one, and we're too close to attack him. A good use for the moment. Officers, a message of the highest importance demands your undivided attention. Brilliant Reconnaissance has just received information about a hitherto unknown enemy unit. Our holotech technicians have constructed a 3D projection based on this data. The scans indicate high velocity and excellent maneuverability. We order maximum alertness in all sectors. That sort of looks like a defense system that is basically even worse than the stealth fighter. It's a drone fighter. Oh, this is good. Now we can rails here. Can you shoot that faster? Well, we can't do much. This was the wrong mission to invest heavily in Air Force. That's what I'm getting from this. Ooh, radar vehicle. Please move a little bit closer. Okay. He can't repair allied units, I know that. I can't repair my allied units. Can't support my allied units. Why did I ever bring you here? Can you... we could shoot ground targets too. Nothing saying we have to go after aircraft for this. The extra experience would be very beneficial to us anyway. I don't want to meaninglessly lose troops. One point of damage, that's lovely. I'm going to save here because I want to make sure that we can actually deploy these wherever I'm going to take them. That has to be good enough. And now we have a bit of a crossfire here, and at least two of them can shoot here. We can have a few units basically providing screen against helicopters, so they can't be blown away in a second. We're doing okay. There's no way we can move forward there. No way we can move forward here. Oh, this was a giant waste of time to come here. And I would have appreciated knowing that a lot sooner. I will leave the Nashorns here. There's no real reason to get all the way back. So the troops we have here will leave here. We'll start collecting energy again in order to produce a strike force that can strike on the other side of the river. Hopefully at least locating the target we need to go after. Okay, we're no longer in any immediate danger with these troops, so just to load them up. But there doesn't appear to be any capturable targets here, so I'm a bit conservative with the helicopter. Yeah, I wish I had destroyed the Iron Storm. That would have allowed us to freely move here. I think that was sort of the start of our failure. Because it was there, I was very reluctant to invest heavily in moving troops through this. And well, that was one of the reasons. That's how it got started. But yeah, we haven't progressed much in this. The heavy rain really put a hamper on our progress, but we should be able to. Well, at least we've fortified our positions, but there's a time limit in this section, so that's no good. Red seems to have a ton of units. We need to shoot that high altitude bomber first. It actually has fuel, so it can attack us. He's out of fuel. There's no way he can move. High altitude bomber will get a taste of how effective 4 Medusas are. I'm afraid it won't be all that effective. I do need to check the turn count. We've spent quite a lot of time and we haven't achieved all that much. So running out of time might be a problem here. If we're having a high turn count at this point will mean that we'll try to push through the HQ with all we have in a single spike instead of clearing our way there. Yeah, we played 1/3 of the mission. I'll play one more turn before ending. The area seems to be cleared of enemies. We probably could take these on out of interest. Oh, we said I want to see what's here. Hippo, aerial defenses. Yeah. I didn't understand that there was a pulsar here. Most of the combat capable troops seem to be already and destroyed here. Yep. Of course you survived. Okay, first things first. You have 0 fuel. It's not going to move anywhere with 0 fuel. You can, so we have to bring you down to destroy. Or destroy. Ooh, Stormbringer down. We can't shoot in with this. At least we'll need a lot of experience to be at all useful, but not all bad. We could transport these by airplane. Same with a samurai tank. That's quite impressive. We could build a bridge through that. That would be a use for our Nash horns. Oh no, no, no. Clear up. Although, since we have a transport plane, that would be enough to get units here. Just dump them inside and get there. On the other hand, we might as well get them over to here. What do we want to do? In order to get here, we don't really have the units. We could help defend this place with the Nash horns. Not gonna make a huge difference. We don't want to lose the transport plane though, it's fairly expensive. I dump you. When will come the day that our Excalibur can actually shoot at something? I think I'll stay here and take a refill myself. All green, dark green units has to die. Everyone has to die. Oh, radar. Ranger! Do you have a... experienced skull, and they're blockading this bridge. Lovely. If we can just build an access point over them or bypass them entirely. That's not a problem. Oh, of course, it's alive. Of course, it stays alive too. Oh, we don't have luck on our side. No news there though. Come back to repair. Oh. Progressing through this forest is so goddamn slow. Yeah, we're gonna build a bridge over here, possibly over here. Yeah. Okay, I'm ending after the enemy has its turn. Clearly this will take some time. I'm missing proper scouts. That's the thing I miss the most. Trying to move without sort of a... have a few units move here and there without scouts is okay, our dragon is dead. Thank you for that. Yep. With no scouts, we just have to move as a single mass constantly, and it's slowing us down. We can't aim at specific targets either. We aren't seeing anything. At least we have a few tasty aircrafts in range of our Medusas again. Hopefully we can kill at least a single unit every turn. Ooh, Hello makes a comeback. Let's kill. I'm surprised he hasn't actually lost those sites. I guess the enemy ran out of gas. Yep. That's exactly what happened. We need to get him to there. We need to kill this one, and with what? Yeah, but we can take it. Yeah, we can take it. We'll get a ranger from there, we'll destroy the radar, we'll destroy the scouts. Yeah, it'll all work out. Yes. But yeah, we'll leave that for another time.